Hey guys, welcome back. Now for this video, it's actually quite special. So there is a new local gaming peripheral brand in Singapore called MonsterX. So they have a whole range of different products and they actually contacted me and said they wanted to send a couple of the items that they have on sale. So I'm like, yeah, sure, let's take a look. And so they didn't tell me what they sent over. I have no idea. The box arrived quite some time ago and I haven't even opened it. I haven't even gone to their website to take a look at the product, right? So just to add to the whole suspense. But anyway, here's the box. And actually, now when I put it on top, I'm realizing that I don't think I can do an unboxing from here. It's too big. Even on the camera, I don't think you can see anything. All right, never mind. I'm gonna put it down and then I'll open it one by one. Okay, I think they sent more than 3. They might have just... Oh, they sent a lot. Okay, then anyway, let's go through one by one. This might just be everything that they have. Okay, so first one is... Okay, it's a gaming mouse, obviously. It's the MonsterX Baku, right? Okay, it seems a bit weird. So, okay, it has that, you know, it's quite in fashion now where, you know, you lighten the weight of the mouse by having this kind of holes, but they've covered it with an RGB thing, so I'm guessing there's another plastic inside, so I don't know if this is gonna be light. This one is the Behemoth, so another gaming mouse. This one is a bit more mainstream, I guess, not as flashy as that one. You still have RGB. We'll go through the details a bit later on. I'm seeing all these hyper RGB logos on it, so maybe they have their own software as well. If they do, that would be absolutely brilliant. What else? Another mouse. Okay, this is the MonsterX Fenrir. I assume that's how you pronounce it, Fenrir. Okay, I actually quite like this sort of design on the mouse where the front looks a bit like a muscle card. It's quite nice. Again with the hyper RGB. What else? We have... Oh, okay, this is a big box. Okay, so we have the X Wyvern. So this is a headset. So you got some details over here. Okay, so it's got a gooseneck mic, so that's nice. I always like this kind of mics. It's got some sort of environmental noise cancellation. A lot of brands have this. We'll see later how good it is. But anyway, we'll put this aside. I'm running out of space. And we've got a keyboard. Alright, so this... Oh wait, let me get this one first. Okay, so this is the Minotaur. So MonsterX Minotaur. So you got a regular keyboard over here. I'm not sure what kind of... Well, I'm pretty sure it's mechanical. It better be mechanical, but I'm not sure what kind of switch they use. Alright, so this is cool. You've got multiple RGB zones. That's good. What else? We have... Oh, a pretty big one here. This is the MonsterX Abaddon? I don't know. This looks like might be their flagship keyboard because it looks a bit more premium. You've got your palm rest, you've got some controls here as well, you've got some macro keys. That's quite cool. I just realized, like, Abaddon, Wyvern, a lot of Dota. I don't think it's got to do with Dota, but that's pretty cool. And our last one, so this might be everything that they have. And this one, okay, so this is small. So okay, this is a 10 keyless keyboard. This is called the MonsterX Siren. And oh, wait a minute, it's not 10 key. Oh my god. Okay, I know I haven't mentioned this a lot on my channel, but I have been talking about something like this for years. Okay, now big keyboards like this. Okay, so if you can see, I really like this kind of keyboard formats like this one as well. Okay, where they have the number pad over here. Now that's really cool for me because I don't just use my keyboard for gaming, I do work as well. It's nice to have a number pad crunching numbers. The problem with this is that a lot of times these keyboard form factors are really big and your mouse tends to be a bit more to the side, which is why a lot of tournament edition keyboards and a lot of gamers, they tend to like something like this, which is called 10 keyless. So usually, and I don't have another a proper 10 keyless keyboard here, but they usually have just the keys here, your arrow keys, and that's it. And then over here you would have your like delete, insert, page up, page down. Now I have said this for a long time that someone needs to come up and just do away with the insert and the page up and the page down. Like hardly anybody uses it. The only key that I will use from that whole bundle there would be the delete, and they can always put it somewhere else. I've always felt that they could squeeze in the number pad here. So basically what I'm assuming is you get the form factor and the size of a 10 keyless keyboard, but with the number pad. This is brilliant. Now, okay, I know this might not be the only one, there might be others, but this is the first one I've seen And man, MonsterX, brilliant, well done. And you know what? I was actually going to open the mice first, but I'm so excited about this. I want to open this up. I'm so happy. Alright, so we've got the sticker. Well, at least I know these are brand new. Let me just open this up. Well, yeah, you just get the keyboard. I don't expect a lot of stuff. And I don't have the price of any of these because, like I said, I didn't go to the website, but we'll check the price in a bit. Very nice premium feeling cable. It's got a braided cable. I like that. I'm just so happy to see someone finally do this. So you've got the keyboard in the 10 kilo size, but you still have your number pad. And yes, so they do have double function. So your page up, home, and page down, insert, all that is part of the number pad. I don't know how you would have to switch between the two. I'm guessing there's a function button. Yeah, so you got a function button here, I assume. That's how you do it. That's quite cool. Let's see how it sounds. I'm not sure if my mic is gonna pick this up. Okay, I have to admit, not my favorite sounding. It has sort of a hollow... Yeah, it's got sort of a hollow sound to it, but in terms of actuation and all that, I actually think it's quite nice. Is it just me or the keys itself actually a bit smaller than what I'm used to? I'm not sure. It feels like I'm cramped up. Like my fingers seem bigger on these keys. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go from the smallest to the biggest. Alright, so we got the Abaddon here. Let me open this up. Okay, so Abaddon, yep, definitely bigger. So this is a full-size keyboard. Let me just get this out of the way. Okay, you've got, okay, I'll get the palm rest out in a bit. I just want to check the size of the keys. And so these look like the same size. Maybe it's just me. It's not a deal breaker by any means. It feels nice. Doesn't sound the best, but it feels pretty nice. I do feel like I'm accidentally hitting a lot of keys, which makes me feel like these keys are a bit smaller. This one, okay, this one sounds different. Okay, so I don't know if my mic is gonna pick it up, but let's see. So this is the what was this? Siren? And this is the Abaddon. Yeah, so quite a bit difference, I hope. The mic is picking it up. These sound nicer for me. In terms of feel, about the same. This feels like I've got a bit more resistance. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on keyboards. I might need to get Tiru from Random Review Squad to check this out. But anyway, let's move the Siren aside first. Man, this is going to be a long unboxing. Let me get the armrest or the palm rest out. Okay, so, well, palm rest, I was kind of hoping it was like a cushion or something. It's just plastic, but that's fine. Better than nothing. Oh, okay, so you've got the keycap remover here. Is it a keycap remover? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh, my eyesight sucks, I can't tell. Well, it's blue in color over here, as you can see. I doubt it's a Cherry MX switch, but I'm not quite sure. But anyway, there are a lot of other really good switches out there. It doesn't have to be from Cherry, and like I said, it feels nice. Feels really good. Oh, okay, so you get 2 additional USB ports as well. That's nice. Doesn't look like it's USB 3.0, so I guess it's normal 2.0. Not sure what you would use that for nowadays. Media play, but oh, and they're clicky. Okay, so they're clicky. This one is scroll, so my assumption is it's volume. Surprisingly, it has a nice weight to it. It sort of looked a bit cheap, but it's got a nice resistance, a nice weight to it. Alright, but anyway, let's quickly go through the last keyboard. Okay, so all the cables are actually the same. They look identical. That's not a complaint, it's just an observation. Nice braid. It's still got a bit of bend. It's quite soft. It's nice. Oh, this is the loudest of the lot. Yeah, this is really, really loud. Oh, blue again. But why do they... So it's blue again. Maybe it's just me. They feel louder. Actually, no. My mistake. They sound the same. Anyway, let's put this back. I like how they all come with the keycap, the remover. That's really nice. You've got some shortcuts over here, like CM1, 2, 3, 4, 5. MonsterX. I don't know when you printed this keyboard, but this Internet Explorer icon is kinda old. My gosh. Microsoft has done away with Internet Explorer. I don't know why you guys are using this as an icon. You could have just done like a globe or something. I mean, it's not a huge complaint, but I think that's a little bit outdated. Before we talk about the price, actually, let's see how the RGB looks like. So this one is the... Which one is this again? Behemoth? Minotaur, sorry. Minotaur. Okay, so the problem here is that with the studio lights, I'm not sure if they can be seen that well. They seem bright enough. I'm looking at my A camera. I'm not sure if you can see it. Can you see this? Not really. It seems pretty bright, like on the sides. Like if I were to put them this way, I'm pretty sure you can see it, like over here. But looking from the top down, it's a lot dimmer actually. I kind of wish that it was brighter on the top. Yeah, it's a little disappointing actually. I mean, to be fair, I've got two studio lights shining straight down, so that's why. But from the side, you can actually see it. It's not bad. But let's see the other keyboards. Okay, so this one, the bottom of the keycap is sort of flush with the body or the base of the keyboard, so you don't see that bright lights here. Oh, wait a minute! Look at that! This I really like. I mean, if you're using the keyboard, you probably won't be able to see it at all, unless it reflects on the table. And yeah, it would reflect a bit. You can't see it here because of the lights. Kinda, I guess. It's quite nice. It's the first keyboard I see that has the kind of light. It doesn't have any on the front, but on each side. So here, you've got one, and here you've got these lights. It's very nice, but unfortunately from here, on the camera you probably can't see it, or from here I can kind of see it. I do wish it was brighter. I don't think it's that bright. In fact, it's brighter surrounding the keycaps, like over here. Surrounding the keys, you can see the light brighter than actually on the letters itself, so that's a bit weird. But anyway, last one. So no keys on, no RGB on the side. You can see the actual switches inside and you can see the light, so that's nice. So this is a nice touch. You've got an RGB strip right across the keyboard, like that. But same thing again, so it's brighter around the keys than it is on the actual keycap itself. But again, I'm gonna say this again, my studio lights are really bright. That could be a reason why. But I would say overall is a pass. Alright, so it's quite nice. So let's talk about the price. So the smallest one, alright, the Siren. Alright, this one is 129 Singapore dollars. The other one, the Minotaur, the one sort of like in the middle, this is 149, okay? And then the Abaddon is 169. So basically just a $20 increment between all three. Okay, so we are on to mice. Let's go with this one first, the Baku, because I think this is one of the weirdest in terms of like design. I find it a bit of a contradiction, but before I jump to conclusions, let's see the mouse first. Now, a lot of mouse, gaming mice that you buy, they have this sort of holes, like hexagonal holes that they cut out. The main reason really is to lessen the weight of the mouse. And usually, yeah, you can get them really light. But the problem here is they've then put something else underneath. So they've kind of contradicted themselves. They've seen the holes as more of a fashion or a design rather than a practical use. It doesn't feel extremely heavy, right? It still feels really light. It's got a good size to it. I hate small mice, so this pretty much covers my entire palm like this. It's got a good feel. Alright, so you've got a couple of buttons over here. I'm assuming they're programmable. You've got a center button over here. Let's see how the lights are. I mean, with something like this, I assume that it's very vibrant, and yes, it is. Okay, this is really bright. I have to admit, I like to make fun of RGB, but this is actually pretty damn nice. Okay, anyway, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the Fenrir. Very Lord of the Rings-ish name. Yeah, I prefer this sort of design aesthetic. I like this front flat surface here, and I'm almost certain this is RGB. Alright, let's plug this in. Yeah, you know what? They both pretty much the same weight, at least to me. I can't really tell the difference. So the Baku weighs about 75 grams without the cable. Why would you? Okay, anyway. And this one, the Fenrir, is 104. Whoa, okay, it's double, but I can't tell. It's just me. It doesn't feel that much lighter, but I don't know. People who are, you know, gaming fanatics or gaming mice fanatics will probably tell it straight away. I can't really tell. Again, really nice size to it. So RGB wise, in the front over here. I'm surprised it's actually a bit dimmer over here. It's really bright. It's got this nice RGB strip across. And then of course you have the MonsterX logo with the RGB as well. Okay, so this is the Behemoth. By the name itself, I'm gonna assume it's the heaviest. And no, it's not. It's 132 grams. So the Fenrir at 140 grams is actually the heaviest. So maybe they should call this the Behemoth. I'm just gonna line them up first before I plug in. Interestingly enough, it looks like the Baku is a little bit longer, ever so slightly longer. RGB leaking out the scroll, but the scroll wheel. Okay. Sort of sleek lines over here. It's got a texture to it as well. It's got a groove. It's not flat. Let me put it this way. I don't know if you can see it. Like it's got ridges on it. You got RGB here, RGB identical on the side, and the logo. And again, you've got the DPI selector over here. So I'm guessing you've got a few levels of adjustment. All right. Anyway, so these are the three mice. Let's look at the price. The cheapest is actually the Fenrir. So the Fenrir, which is this one, which is my favorite actually, comes in at about $59. I think that's worth it actually. It feels really good. All right, next one is the Behemoth. Comes in at $79, still not bad. And the Baku is $89. Actually, the mice, I think, possibly has better value than the keyboard. I need some time to test it out, but I feel like the pricing for the mice is really competitive. And my favorite is actually the cheapest. So this is the MonsterX Wyvern. Okay, so let's open this up. All right, so let's take this out. Anything else? Nothing underneath. All right, you've got your documentation, silica gel. Okay, so removed it. Wow, it's got a good size to it. Oh, you've got a spare windshield for your mic. That's really nice. It's the first time I've tested any headset that gives you an extra windshield. That's really nice. And is this bendable? Yep, bendable. Nice. Oh, okay. Well, it's a lot more comfortable than I expected it to be. It's got a good cushion actually. So this cushion here is really nice. Oh wow, okay. This is the biggest, like, I don't know what you call it, control pad on any headset I have ever seen. This is gigantic. Okay, so you've got your mic on and off. Does it really need to be this big? Okay, you got different modes. I'm guessing it's for the noise cancellation. And like I said, I will do a full review of the headset alone. I'll do a review of the 3 mice and the 3 keyboards separately. You've got ENC here and LED. I'm not quite sure what this does. Let's plug this in and then I will go on YouTube or something and just play and see how it sounds. If you guys want to know what I'm listening to, this is what I'm listening to. This is 129 Singapore dollars. By the way, all the prices mentioned are all in Singapore dollars. For 129 Singapore dollars, audio quality alone, I'm gonna say it's worth it. It sounds a lot better than some other headset that I've tested around the same price. Yeah, really, really good. I'll test the mic out in my full review. Okay, so this is my admittedly slightly lengthy unboxing. I had no idea that they send everything. Yes, this is basically everything in their entire catalog. MonsterX, thank you so much. I only thought it'd be maybe 2 or 3. But yeah, look out for the full reviews of the mice, the keyboard, and the headset. But until then, take care guys. I'll see you real soon.